I'm sitting in the parking lot to the school. I just did my math class, and I have to do my anatomy and physiology class. And so I grabbed some lunch, just some fries. I didn't even eat all of them. I made more of a mess than I did eat it, but I also got me a little tuna sandwich to eat in between. And I do not eat everybody's food, but one thing I'm not gonna be is I'm not gonna be hungry. So, girl, I don't know. I don't even know what time the day is right now. So, I'm waiting, gotta take a test today. And I'm just like reflecting, like as somebody who, like, I feel like I've been going to school my whole entire life. Like, my whole life, I've been learning something, whether known or unknown. But it's starting to make sense. And I got confirmation. So I am doing prerequisites for radiology tech to be able to get in the ultrasound tech program. It's how much fucking school do you want to give me? Like, I'm like, y'all will put a CNA on the floor and trust her with the most important task. I'm not knocking the CNA. I know I couldn't be a CNA because they do way too much work than I'm willing to commit to with little to no training. And you gotta have a love for it too. So I'm not saying that, but all I want to do is scan a few things, push a few buttons, and I gotta go through all these hoops. Okay. Not to mention, if I wanted to be an officer of the law, it takes, and I didn't know this until I was selling this to a homegirl, it takes like 3 to 6 months for you to put them out there in Georgia, everybody, with the most important job that there is in the whole, because baby, they licensed to carry and just, police, okay? And so, I'm doing anatomy, and anatomy, I'm struggling in it, but I don't struggle in anything, but it's the body, and the body is very, very complex, and what you think you know about the body is changing, because what we are doing to ourselves is changing the body. So even what I've studied, like with myself, like and I really do, instead of doing ultrasound tech, I feel like I want to be on the research team. So I talked to my professor about that. And he was like, if you want to make some money in research, you're going to have to go on for your master's. I'm like, dude, it's you out of your... You want me to go to some more school? In some more school? Because all I just want to do, what I say? I just want to take ultrasounds, and not just ultrasounds of OB. I don't want to do that, really. You know what I'm saying? That's too much. Them little babies and stuff like that, I be getting attached. And next thing you know, I have all these new little godchildren. I don't want to do that, okay? Let them babies do what the babies do. I want to do the ultrasounds of the heart, the ultrasound of the breast, the ultrasounds that could be life or death. I think I can say that. Changing. And so, like I said, I'm struggling in anatomy because it's so complex. And half of these people in this classroom is half my age. I got children their age. But I'm keeping up. But I saw something today that was saying how the sciatic nerve and the sciatic nerve and the sacral nerve are sometimes affected if you have endometriosis and the PNS, and those are deep within the pelvic muscle, which right at this very moment we're studying the muscle, the tissue, the histology of muscle, the nerve, the spinal nerve, so nerve, spine, plexus is all what this is connected to. Now, mind you, when I seen it on this very prominent doctor's page talking about it, it's the same thing that I tried to diagnose myself with years ago, and the doctors here was like, are you kidding? You don't fucking know anything. We're the doctor. We got the MD. Ain't no way that could be affected by that. They telling me this, and it's the same. The man said the same nerve. I didn't realize where it was in the body because I'm just now taking anatomy. I didn't realize where it was in the body until last week. The actual nerve, like to see it, to touch it, for him to go over there and explain it. So they're so cute with their little coffee cups and their iPhones and iPads and iWatches and and I got the same bullshit. But what I'm saying is, what this doctor is confirming that I self-diagnosed myself with years ago and had to adjust myself. What if I'm able to do it for more, but I can't do it because y'all got me taking math, okay? And baby, I don't know this here math, and it's because it doesn't have dollar signs in front of it. I ain't graphing nothing. My youngest said, why I need to know how to add and multiply fractions when you don't know how? And you grown and you know everything, and if you ain't using this shit now, I don't got to use it. And I was like, you know what? I don't know. The school said you had to, so just get out there and do them fractions and shit. And she's doing bad at math when she was helping me with my homework, because one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask y'all for some help. I'm gonna ask these children for some help. I'm gonna ask, them, because for one, I want them to be aware of what you do have to do later in life, but also I won't allow them to get anything but A's and B's. I hold myself to the same thing though, but at the same time, I'm juggling them and this and entrepreneurship and whatever else may fall into my lap. And so I'm doing an amazing job, but I just came to the realization, if I make a C, I still pass, But what I want to do is I want to know how far I need to take it, because I have so many people saying, you've been our doctor. But I didn't get that MD behind my name because I didn't need to learn everything that they teach you in medical school to know what evidently my soul or my spirit or shit, the ancestors already instilled in me. My kids, we were at Olive Garden, and our waitress was pregnant, and she was like, he could pop out. I was like, I don't know how to serve me, because if he pops out, the first thing they're gonna do is look at me and be like, deliver it, and I'm gonna be screaming somewhere because I don't know how to deliver no baby. I probably could if I was pushed to it, but I don't wanna. I don't know what I want to go to school for. But it's natural to me, I feel like, as in other feminines and mothers and stuff like that, because I even had a puppy that had some puppies. You hear what I'm saying? And I was no help to her. None. Baby, I liked them in the garage. And I loved Honey so much. But baby, when you was out there doing grown people things and you had these little puppies, you didn't consult with me. I did not sign up to be a grandmother, okay? But I'm wondering, is ultrasound tech the farthest I should go? Because I keep saying I can't get it, but it's coming to me, and I'm remembering what I already learned about the female body. I don't know nothing about the man body, but a little bit. But the female body, I know so much about it that it keep popping up. Like that video today, I just put the app back on my phone. Like I deleted the IG app, and the first thing I opened this morning was that one. So I know it's a sign, but I'm hard-headed. I gotta have just 1, 2, 3 more signs today to see if I'm on the right track, because my math teacher was like, you didn't do too good on the quiz. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. I tried my best, and that's what I do. I try my best, and that's it.